I was here from 1st to 8th grade. It was great education. Mainly, when I first started out, I thought, why not? I'll give it a shot. I wasn't too thrilled about it, as you can ask my mom and dad, as we did have to wear uniforms, and by that time, I was younger. Didn't really like tucking in the shirt. But as going on, it made me feel more grown up, it made me feel more responsible. I learned a lot within the short time. It was more individualized, one-on-one with the teacher and the student, whereas when I got to high school, and I wanted to have that relationship so I could learn more and better understand what I was learning, I didn't have it.
And really prepare me for high school and beyond. I know in 1st and 2nd grade, Ms. Clark spent countless hours trying to explain the math concepts in a way that I'd be able to understand them. When I entered high school, I was actually 2 grade levels ahead in math.
Great. Everything from memorization to writing essays. I still use a lot of these techniques today, going throughout high school, and in junior year last year, I was learning things that I learned through 7th and 8th grade in high school. One of the best books I ever read, Scarlet Pimpernel, 7th grade or 8th grade, I believe. Mrs. Thorpe introduced that to me, and amazing book. And it's kind of explaining some of the things that we're doing in junior year. It was the junior year graded book according to East Hampton High School, because we're reading books at that level now. It was a great experience, great vocabulary. I enjoyed it a lot. It was just amazing. I can't really put it into words.
I think the best thing that Roadside gave me was a fantastic foundation. The school that I go to, the Connecticut IB Academy, they give me a pretty rigorous workload. After going through Roadside, it was not easy peasy, but I was prepared and I knew how to deal with it.
I don't remember what grade I was in. I think it was 6th grade when I learned box and whisker plots. And I never heard the word box and whisker plots all the way through high school until like probably about 2 weeks ago, when my teacher's like, "Oh, you'll be learning this in calculus," and I'm like, "No."
Encourage us to be better men and women through their common sense discipline, through their attention to detail, and their unwillingness to let us be even average students, which is something that you don't find.
Mr. Thorpe and Mrs. Thorpe taught me to love learning just in general, and it's really, they pushed me.
Academics of Roadside are amazing. I think a lot of people spend a lot of time talking about them, and they're important. But one distinct thing that hits me when I look back, and it kind of just sunk in now when I was talking with some of my old friends, is here at Roadside, these people, the people you meet, your peers, they're like your family. They really are. And one of the things that really struck me, that really kind of developed who I was, not only being pushed in academics, were the people I was surrounded by. Here at Roadside, I feel at home, even though I haven't been here in a long time. I still feel like I know the people, and I feel that was just as much part of my education as the academics, and I think it has really helped build me as a person.
Jim always said that it's like a home, it's like a family. The best thing for a house to have is a foundation. So.
Currently majoring in accounting and finance. I know without her taking the time to figure out how to explain. And she also taught us never let it rest until your good is better, your better is best, and your best is better. So
There were 6 of us that graduated. One of them was became a medical doctor. Another was a high-ranking military officer, and another went off to Princeton University.
We participated in national engineering competitions. We placed in nationals. We won 1 year. We went to DC and presented different designs we did, and I got really interested in the engineering field, both through. I started my first year at RIT. Actually, just completed my first year at RIT, which is Rochester Institute of Technology. It's in upstate New York, and I'm hoping to be a computer engineer and continue on with there. But,
The greatest moment ever was graduation, okay? And it's when I was sitting down, I made my speech, and I think it was right after Mrs. Roberts made her speech, and it made me feel awesome. Like leaving the school was going to be like, you know, like not your favorite thing since you love the school. And then Mrs. Roberts made it great. Like she made it so like I left and I can actually do something. Like I didn't feel like I was like a person who wasn't going to be able to. She raised my self-confidence. Made me feel like I can actually do something with what I'm doing. And now I'm into music. I record music. I engineer music. I produce music. Everything. And I'm very proud of where I come from. I know a lot of words. Salvadastrin. There was like an 8-page vocabulary list.
Want something you've never had before, you gotta do something that you've never done before, even if that puts you outside of your comfort zone.
And she also taught us never let it rest until your good is better, your better is best, and your best is